guys, welcome to my channel Knowledge Hub, and this is Payal Priyadashini. Today we will be talking about the magic of thinking big. This is a very old school book and a self-help book published in 1959 by David Squads. To improve our life, we should first improve our thought process. Before achieving something big in our life, we should first start thinking big, because success doesn't depend on the size of our head. It depends on the size of our thinking. Do you guys agree with me? So to make it more clear, let's get started about the thoughts that author gave in this book. Before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, press the bell icon and like my video if you liked it, and comment me down below. So the first idea by the author is think big. Think so big that people will be surprised looking at you. How can this person think so big? But before thinking something, know your success potential, and according to it, set your think. So the next point comes identifying people. Start studying people around you deeply, because there are different types of people, like successful people, average kind of people, and unsuccessful people. So what happens with this average kind of people and unsuccess type of people? They have a disease known as excuses. They make so much of excuses, like natural excuses. Yes, I'm feeling ill, I can do this, I have some issues, some network issues, so I can do this. Okay, it's okay, natural issues are valid. But what happens sometimes, artificial excuses, they doesn't exist at all. We make it of our own. So try to stay out of those people who have lot of excuses to deny from their work, to stay away from hard work. So stay out of those people. And the third idea is stickability. Stick to a work until it is completely finished. What happens with us? We start a work and stop it again. Again, we start the same work and again we stop that, and we continue like that. Don't do that. If you actually want to complete a work, if you actually want the work to be successful, then stick to that until it is finished. So, number 4, take action. So, why to take action? Because action is the only proven treatment for our mind infection. So here's the question, what is the mind infection? Yes, it's fear. Fear is the most damaging infection of our mind, because fear doesn't let us to do the work in action. So take action. Once you started taking action, your fear will be completely vanished out. Let me give you an example. You are going for a debate competition or a speech competition. You are so afraid of going in front of so much of people and start saying something. But once you reach the stage, when you hold your microphone, you are in action, right? You are in action now. Your fear will be go. Debate will be completed that time when you will speak, but your fear of going in front of so much people will completely vanish. So take actions to vanish your fear. So the fifth point is generate positivity. Yes, we should generate positivity in ourselves to celebrate our life. If we have positive thoughts in our mind, then we will be loving each and every work that we are going to do or we are doing right now. But if we take negativity inside our mind, then we ourselves will destroy our whole day. We will be having no interest on doing anything on that day, or what are we are doing. It will be not completely okay what we are doing. So take positive thoughts, create positivity in yourself to make your work successful and also to make yourself feel good. So the sixth point is be experimental. So author says here that we all have our daily routine, but sometimes we need to break our daily routine to be innovative, to make ourselves experimental. Just take example, every morning we get up at 7 a.m. Today you try to get up at 5 a.m. Who knows that between this 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. you stuck with some beautiful ideas that which may can change your life, right? Am I right? So try it, be experimental, because innovative means we are said in startups, right? Think innovative. So be innovative, and this innovation will come out only with experiments. So the seventh point is compromise with perfection. So the problem in our mind is still the work is not perfect, we will not do that. But author says there is nothing something like perfection. We can only try to give our best, we cannot give perfect, because better you will give, it will make you perfect. But how can we give one and all perfect? So we can only give our best, we can't give perfect. So these are the ideas author gave with this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, and I hope these ideas will definitely play some part in your life. Hope you guys liked my video. Till that, bye bye, take care.